He about to tear the roof off.
Let's talk.
Looking good, MP.
And make sure to come to the next home game, Hornets fans. Bring your family and friends, and every single one of you will get your very own Hornets rally towel. Help cheer on your Hornets as the sixth man. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, text the word Hornets along with your issue and seat location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately. And Hornets fans, be sure to come out to our next game where we will be doing another giveaway. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will get their own Hugo bobblehead. A great way to show off your Hornets pride. The National Basketball Association and the Charlotte Hornets are...
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And at the midpoint of the season, a great time to check out the power rankings. Gives you a good idea of how teams stack up. You take a look at the Lakers. They're making moves up the standings, claiming that fourth spot.
Seeing where the Hornets are, they're middle of the pack right now. These guys understand what needs to be done to move up. It all comes down to execution.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Young in at the point guard position. And for the Hornets, Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Miles Bridges is out there with Anthony. And it's Knipple in at the 3. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Daniels outside. Over to the wing. Uncovered. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Daniels.
You know, one of the things I love about Porzingis' game, he's really a terrific catch-and-shoot guy, especially for a 7-footer.
And it's Ball off the drive. MP looking around. And the basket by Bridges.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Porzingis, hovering around 19.5 points a game. His scoring has been huge for them. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
All right, Grant, when we talk about the range Trae Young possesses, just how dangerous can this guy be?
Well, when he's on, he's a nightmare matchup for defenses. Once he crosses half court, he's a threat to score, which in turn really helps open up the floor for everyone else on his team.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Porzingis with a screen on Ball. Ball against Young. Floats one. 5 on the clock. Porzingis. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Porzingis has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Porzingis has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. The developing game of Trae Young is something that Coach discussed with his players. Coach said he's been one of the league's assist leaders. Don't get so consumed trying to stop him that you give him the easy passes inside. They know the danger that Young possesses. We'll see if they can contain him here. Back over to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
At the line for
Well, Clark, what's something that sets Miles Bridges apart from his fellow NBA players?
How about we start with toughness? I mean, he's a physical presence out there. He loves a challenge, highly competitive. I like his physicality on the wing. I mean, he invites contact, and he's not shying away from anybody.
And this is why Johnson can't afford to hold back inside. Sometimes you can get through.
Bridges, a screen on Porzingis to the paint. Bridges misses.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Pass to Johnson. Young against Ball. The floater gets rebounded by Charlotte. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
2 minutes.
Now here's Daniels. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Count it.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Hornets trail by 3. Ball passes to MP. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And down it goes. 2 points. Bridges has got 9.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Outside Rizachet. Back to Young. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Anthony, the pass to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
Young can't hit. Charlotte trailing. MP with it. Playing Detroit, he was nearly unstoppable. Stolen by Young. Now here's Rizachet, hounded by Ball. Pass to Young. Back to Rizachet. Ball with a steal. And here they come. Here's Knipple. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Another great pro from my alma mater, Con Knipple, making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J.
Outside Young, pass to Daniels. That's in, coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
Look, when you play as a team, good things tend to happen for you.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Hawks on top. They lead by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Atlanta.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on.
Young against Ball. Miller outside. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Knipple. The kick out to Ball. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love that play call by MP, finding a way to create for his team.
The Hawks trailing. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons had a huge game. He finished with 19 points and was so dialed in from range, the defense had to make adjustments to go out and guard him. He made an impact at every turn, and he looked like he had fun doing it. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions.
Oh, throw it down! Nice!
And that is why Bridges is considered a premier dunker.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The Hawks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Rizachet. Outside Johnson. Sinks it from distance. Johnson's got 7 points in the game.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Bridges, a screen on Porzingis. Down low. And it's Bridges with the jam.
You know, that's a set that's comfortable for Bridges. I mean, he's got a good feel for the pick and roll, either as a creator or as a finisher.
Young, the pass to Porzingis. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now Anthony. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Tremendous effort. Defends the shot and gets in perfect position for the rebound.
To the inside, and stolen by Porzingis. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Atlanta again missing. For Charlotte, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. MP outside. To the middle. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings. Pretty interesting how this is all coming together, don't you guys think?
Not interesting. It's exactly how I predicted it would look.
Oh, sure. Like you could have predicted the standings would look just like this. Whatever floats your boat, big guy.
Kenny, you leave my boat out of this. I'll make you walk the plank.
And now looking at the Hornets, a very close game so far.
You see their intent right away, Shaq. I mean, finding high percentage shots That's great. Right now, that's their advantage.
Yeah, they've established a strong foundation offensively, and they're building on that. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, you look at Miles Bridges. Man, has he been playing well.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And the Hornets with possession here. And the Hawks looking at who they've got. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. And it's Porzingis.
Power it home! Oh, wow! Now put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. The Hornets are led by head coach Charles Lee, who was a 2-time champion as an assistant, Clark.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. He won a title as an assistant coach with the Bucks in 2021, then another as the top assistant for the Celtics in 2024, and that's exactly why Lee was brought to Charlotte, to establish and build a winning culture.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Hawks are trying to involve everyone to take some of the load off Trae Young. Coach Quinn Snyder said, "We've been intentional about that. Trae can't do this by himself, and he knows that. Frankly, no player can. Figuring out the ways he can be efficient has been the idea, and he's been making those plays." Ryan, back to you.
Okay, thanks for the report, Allie.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you got to be excited about Rizachet's future in this league.
Screen by Bridges. Inside. Rebound, Trae Young.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Ball against Johnson. Porzingis, high post. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
Nights like this tonight, I mean, that's why you pay Porzingis max money at times. He simply just carries the offense.
Bridges, a screen on Porzingis to the paint. And it's Bridges with the jam.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And Young has got the ball here for the Hawks. Pass to Rizachet. Johnson against Bridges. Johnson passes to Young. Now here's Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Now here's Bridges. Covered by Johnson. Now MP. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And as we go deeper into the regular season and the standings start to take shape in the league, let's have a look at where the rookies are at in the Rookie of the Year race. You take a look at Anthony. He's shown us throughout the course of this season that he's at the top of his rookie class. So it's no surprise to see him in the top spot.
And there's no doubt he's the top contender. I'll be shocked if he's not lifting the Rookie of the Year trophy later on.
The way he has sustained his level of play for the entire season, that's what's most impressive, the consistency of his performance. He hasn't had the major ups and downs that so many rookies go through.
Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And when Johnson gets an opening, no question he's looking to power it down.
The Hornets have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Sexton with it. Porzingis picks him up defensively. Here's Anthony. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for Charlotte, MP. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Anthony.
You know, it's no secret that MP is a confident guy. But what I really like is that most of the time he lets his play do the talking for him.
Gay's checked in for Johnson. He's perfect from the line this time.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, You just kind of expect them to knock them down.
Outside Rizachet. They set the pick. On the wing, Daniels. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Kennard. Check by Sexton. Nice shot by Kennard. Kennard's got his third bucket of the night.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And Charles Lee wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Williams is checked in for Charlotte. Mann comes in for Miller. Houston, he's checked in for Atlanta. Krejci comes in for Daniels. Mann, the pass to MP. To the middle. The steal. There's 49 seconds left in the third. Pass to Kennard. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Porzingis misses.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays that
making a switch here. MP's checked in. And a change for the Hawks. Johnson's checked in. Here's Gay. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. LaMelo Ball is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Colin Sexton. Then it's MP. And it's Williams in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Pass to Kennard. Now here's Young. Back to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. Outside Young to take the lead. And it's MP with a rebound. Anthony's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Sexton. Back to Anthony. Pass to Mann. There's the triple. Anthony misses. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout. Clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Miles Bridges checked in for Williams. Knipple comes in for Sexton. And Miller subbed in for Mann. Here's Miller. Shoots a 3. And here's Anthony. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
Defense having really no effect on Bridges. He just keeps producing with no sign of slowing down.
Now Porzingis. 7-footer. He gets it to go.
That's exactly why they turn to Porzingis here, guys. They trust him to step up in big moments.
The Hornets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
So he gets them both.
In addition to being a talented scorer, Bridges also gets a good amount of board work done, too. He's a terrific all-around player.
Porzingis. Oh, look out! Porzingis!
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's MP. Bridges, a screen on Porzingis. Now Bridges. Yet another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Ball against Young. Now Porzingis. And the 3 misses.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Bridges, a screen on Porzingis. Here's Bridges. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
They needed a bucket right there, and Bridges answers the call.
Young against ball. Takes a three. Oh, it misses.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Bridges, a screen on Porzingis. And another dime for him. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. Clearly, there's no doubt in the coach's mind. He told his guys, look, we're in this. All it takes is a couple of stops and a couple of buckets. It's yours for the taking. Now go out there and take it. I like his confidence. Guys?
Thanks for that, Allie. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And B.A., if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Ball's doubled. Here's Miller. Now Anthony. Miller outside. Misses the three. Atlanta calls timeout. They're behind by 5. Any speculation on what we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
No time to waste here.
Yeah, they must score quickly. You see the trust Young's guys have in him. When they need a bucket, he gets it for them.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope the alligator arm a few of those free throws.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
Yeah, big-time moment for MP.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 5-point game.
This fella knows how to finish a game off. There was no question about those free throws.
Porzingis buries it from outside.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with them. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
At the line for Charlotte, MP. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game. Johnson! Oh, the confidence! That was deep! And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Third personal foul. 15 foul. At the line for Charlotte, MP. Taking 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good, and it's a three-point game.
Couldn't have asked for anything better there. Only a three can tie it now.
And so it's the Hornets who come out on top here. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
All right, now let's go courtside to Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
Oh yeah, coach is always right. Championships are built day by day, practice by practice. We want to approach every game with that energy, and when we do, good things happen. Enough good things happen, great things start happening. And that's what we're looking for, greatness every night.
You're well on your way, MP.
Thank you.
Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Dominic. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.